Hey guys, we're here with another interview. We talked to PerkZ today after his convincing win against Fnatic 3-1. And of course, I think people want to know, you picked Ryze and it was like a big part of your victory probably. What is making Ryze so good in the mid lane right now and why haven't other teams picked it up yet? Do you think it's strong?
I think it's really strong because they like 1 or 2 patches ago or something, they buffed like the Q damage and the ult cooldown is lower. So you have like ult all the time up and you basically have like you get more shields because you get stacks faster. Like you don't stay on 5 stacks and just shoot from there. So you have to play around the Ryze, you have to kite with him, you have to get us to the stacks and like just I don't know, I think ult is really OP. I think his ult is really OP because it's really low cooldown and deals so much AoE damage, so you just destroy people with ult. I think other teams haven't picked it up because it's kind of a new pick, like it's brought from Korea. And it takes actually some time to practice, like you need to have a lot of games on the old Ryze, and then now it's a bit different and your team also needs to know how to play with it. Because playing around the stacks is not that easy, but the champ is really strong itself.
Okay, so coming in, I think a lot of people didn't really know which G2 is gonna show up. Do you think that maybe Fnatic underperformed a bit in that series in terms of like maybe draft and preparation, or why did you guys just 3-1 in? Like was like G2 just playing up to everyone's expectations?
I actually don't think they underperformed. Like they were all the time equal on lanes or like equal farm, or maybe even ahead in farm. I think we played actually really good as a team, and I'm really happy how we adapted from the game 2 when they won, like with their power picks like Zed in Italy and Echo and stuff. And we really adapted well. Like we banned their Alistar in Italy. Spirit was not as impactful on other junglers, and I think we adapted really well in between the series, and that's what gave us the advantage after all.
So of course, people say that you need like playoffs experience, but this is like your first playoffs, your second best of 5, if I correct. Yeah. After like the relegations. So adaptation between games is something new because you played best of 1. Was it like the coach Youngbuck helping out, or was it just like, hey guys, we've practiced like this and this, we can play all these champions, and it's like up to the players what to play into what champions? What's your idea of a team?
Okay, so I think, let's see. Best of 5s, I don't have much experience in it or whatever, but I don't think it matters as much. Actually, before going into the best of 5, I was really nervous because it was my first playoffs game, and yeah, the first game I actually did not play that good, but my team played so good, so I was really happy and I got like confidence boost basically. And every game after that, okay, I played 3 games in Ryze in a row, but I think I played really good every game. And the adaptation in between the games is like because we have actually really big champion pool. I think every one of our players can play every meta champ, so we have literally no problems with adapting. It was like players suggesting what we should do, and actually coach Joey, he came up with really good drafts after the loss instantly, and we agreed all for his draft, and then we did it in game 3, and it worked out really well.
Okay, so you're gonna face Origen. I think G2 Origen is gonna be a final that kind of no one predicted because OG was slumping, then they come in, and it's like Peck against Ocelot's team, all that kind of cool storylines coming together. But what's your general chance of playing Origen in the final? Like, do you think that you kind of like, since you took down Fnatic, is like the biggest obstacle that you overcame, or what's gonna happen in the final? Do you think?
Well, I actually think Origen is like stronger than Fnatic right now. We screen them a bit. Their bot lane is like really good players, and they've shown that they can carry. But I think that their bot lane is like the biggest weakness. Biggest strength. Yeah. So you can take away some champs or draft around it and play around it, and you should be fine. I think in the finals against OG, like they're a really good team. Like their top laner playing an amazing. Like he's also playing really good in playoffs, and Perković is playing really good too now. Like they're actually looking like a strong team, but I still think we should be able to take that series.
So you said that you guys are really good and you play all the meta stuff. Do you think that in the draft, those games are kind of like decided in the draft where you guys have like more options to play? And would you rather play like, for example, a style that suits you, or just try to outban like Power of Evil, because teams have been trying to outban him because he was only like proficient on so many champions? What's your general take on champion pool and adaptation against Origen?
Well, I think he has improved his champion pool actually. He's playing a lot more champs now, and I don't think we will try to outban him or whatever. And I can play whatever we need. Like I can just play my own style, going for assassins and trying to get lane lead, or I can rather play team-oriented champs like Lissandra and stuff like that. Lulu or whatever, Ryze, TP. I think double TP is really strong right now. And even Power Hero is playing double TP, like Lissandra and Cassidy and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting how OG adapts from their regular season to, since they have shown a really good performance right now. So it's going to be a really close series, I think.
Okay, so any last words from the Rookie of the Year kind of thing for your fans, maybe?
I mean, thanks all for supporting me, and I didn't know I would get this far either, like myself. I mean, and I'm happy, yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you all for watching this, and of course, the best of luck to you in Rotterdam in the final. Maybe you can claim your first title even. And yeah, if you want to check out more stuff, we have them over at theScoreEsports.com. Make sure to check it out and follow our Twitter. We have a new app. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.